Hello everyone, Sheila back again. I'm just doing a little bit crochet before I be going down my granddaughter's later on. So I'm just doing a little bit of this crochet to finish this little bag off for Emma. Let's see, I'll take that out and show you. It's nearly finished. It's 9 inches across, just a little bit more than 9 inches across, and I'm doing it to just over 4 inches the length of the bag, and I'm on to the last round. I'm just going round in circles. I'm not doing a join, because when you go around and you join, you have a piece sticking up and you join it to that, and that levels the row off, and then you go around until you come to that. Well, you make a couple of chain thing, and then you go around and come back to that chain, and then you make another round. Well, I don't do that. I just go round and round, and when you're crocheting like that and you are going round, your piece what you're crocheting, well, it's a circle, it tends to lean that way, but it's not noticeable. You see on there, that is leaning to one side. You would have to, I can't show it very well on here, but if you take what you think is this line here, it's not. If you start from there, it goes up diagonally across, but it does not notice it. There's a pattern. So I am on to the last round. This is the 15th time I've been round, and I've put a stitch marker here. That's where it's going to finish. So when I come to that, to do that little bit, probably about 3 or 4 stitches before I get up to there, I'm just going to slip the stitch instead of doing the stitch, and that'll bring it lower down, bring it level with the other part. And then when I finish that, I have to put it down, and I'll measure out a piece of material to go for the lining inside. The material will be a little bit wider because I'll have to seam it and put the zip on and seam across the bottom as well, and then fit it inside. And then I will hand stitch this part with the same wool that I've been crocheting it with. I'll stitch that to the zip part of the lining, and then put maybe a couple of little stitches down in the corners at the bottom to keep the bag from coming out of the lining from coming out of the inside of the bag. So that's nearly finished. I'll probably get that done tomorrow because I'm going down my granddaughter soon, and I won't be taking that because I know what the kids are like. I'll end up making mistakes, but I will have finished that. I'll have finished the crochet before I go down there anyway. So I have done the pink cardigan I was doing. Like I'm saying, I can knit of a night time and don't have to be able to see what I'm doing to watch the television, but I can't crochet. So I did this. Where's the other piece? I've got the back done, which I have done before, and I've finished one of the fronts. Different, and that's probably, I'll do a bit more of that tonight when I come back and maybe get the other front done, and then that'll be finished to send off to the lady that's bagged it. But I am going to do some more larger sizes. If I don't have any orders to do, I can just knit what I want to knit, which is what I've been wanting to do for a long time actually, and then I can knit what I want to knit. And some of these PDFs that I'm making, I can knit the different sizes to make the PDFs in more than one size, like the basket stitch. I've done a little a 16-inch basket stitch cardigan for a newborn. I've got the instructions all written down. So the next one I'll do an 18-inch, and then I'll do a 20-inch and a 22 and a 24. So I'll have all those sizes in one PDF, which I can't do that while I'm doing orders, unless anybody asks for one of those particular sizes that I'm doing. But I'll be doing those in the morning and in some of the afternoon. And from tea time, after I've had my tea, I will be doing this, my own. I haven't got much of this since I started this. I haven't got much done. The last time I knit this was at my granddaughter's last Sunday, and I did that little bit from the band up to where it is on the needle. So that's what I intended doing. I wanted to keep the night time for knitting for myself, which is what I'm going to do now. Seeing as I have no more orders, I'm going to finish off what I could. But I was asked about this wool here. Liz asked me about this pom-pom wool, and she wanted me to make her, if you're watching this, Liz, she wanted me to make her a bucket. She said, without handles, but this pom-pom wool, you can't crochet, because the only way I can make bucket things is to crochet around. But this stuff I have tried, I just cannot crochet with it. I can knit with it, but the only things it's fit for is knitting scarves, as long as they're straight up and down, scarves or a baby's blanket, which is what I intended to do with this. So if you're watching, Liz, I'm very sorry, but I cannot make you a bucket with this. Ordinary wool, for to make a bucket and for a bucket to stand up, it has to be very thick and sort of solid, where this stuff is soft and it's no good for that. That's what I'm going to do with this anyway. I'm going to make a blanket. I'll have to, it even tells you on here how to use it. Knit 2 stitches only on the strand between each pom-pom. Don't pull the pom-poms themselves through any stitches, which I know how to do anyway. I may do it. I have done a tutorial on this channel using this, but I think I might do a tutorial for my other channel, Sheila's Just Knitting, because I haven't done a tutorial on that channel for using this one. So I'll probably do another one. That'll be a reminder for anybody that hasn't seen the other one. I'll do a tutorial for this on my other channel. But I'm very sorry, Liz, but I cannot do a bucket with this. I don't even know if there's enough anyway, because it does take quite a lot for to do those sort of things. But I am back to my crochet here. I'm looking at my tablet to see how many minutes I have done, because I like to do, when I do a video, I like to be at least 8 minutes, because if you do less than 8 minutes, the only adverts you get on your videos are at the start and at the end. But if you do a one 8 minutes and more than 8 minutes, you get adverts in the middle. So that gives me more revenue if people click on those adverts in the middle, where I'll not get as much if it's a short video. But 10 minutes is even better, because you get maybe 1 or 2 more adverts. So all you people watching my adverts, don't forget to click on the adverts. You don't have to watch them, just click on them, let them go for a couple of seconds and then go back to the video. And that gives me a little bit of revenue. But if somebody watches a video, even with adverts all the way through, I don't get anything. They have to click on an advert. And when they click on an advert, I get a little bit more than I would normally. And then I suppose it depends on how long they let it run as well, how much I get. But my revenue had went right down just after Christmas, between the Christmas and New Year, but it started going back up again. So I think it's something to do with the people that put all the adverts, that do all the advertising. I think after Christmas, they're not so keen on advertising, because Christmas is over. They wait until the next event time, which would have been Valentine's Day, which I haven't done anything for Valentine's Day. I had thought about doing some coasters with maybe putting a little heart in the middle, but I just did not have time. We're doing other things. So the next event coming up after that is be Easter, so my revenue will probably start going up around then, because there'll be more adverts going for things for Easter. I'll have to see if I can think of anything to do for Easter, but I think the next event after that will be the King's crowning, which I have got some coasters which Emma sent me, which I haven't put up on EB yet, but that's where I'm going to put them up on. I've been taking photographs of them because I haven't had time to sort those out either. But I do know I've taken photographs, and as soon as I get time I'll put them up onto eBay for anybody that's interested. But I might do one or two myself. But the ones Emma sent me are all acrylic. But I have some cotton, but I have red and I have white and cotton, but I haven't got any royal blue. So I think I'll send away for some royal blue and do some cotton ones. But I charge a lot more for mine than what I do for Emma's, because Emma's haven't been made by me, and it hasn't been my wool that's been used. It's been all Emma's, so I don't charge as much for hers. So anyway, that's just a little update today, and I'm going to just finish this up to that little marker there, and that's be the end of the crochet on this, and then I can get on with the lining and get it sorted out, and probably get it sent off tomorrow for Emma if you're watching. So thumbs up and subscribe, and I'll catch you another time. So bye for now.